Hi and welcome to Phoenix TV, the TV show that follows Manchester's fastest and most exciting sports team, the Manchester Phoenix. On this week's show we have match highlights, player interviews, we also have a special interview with two very special guests. But before we get to all those, we're going to start with the hockey news and Tambo. How's it going, mate? You alright?
Not too bad, hurting a wee bit, but I fell off a tram.
I don't think we need to go there, so I'm just going to leave that one be.
Sober.
I don't believe it for a second, but anyway, off you go.
Right, okay, a few games last night. Swindon Wildcats 5, Sheffield Steel Dogs 6 after overtime. Great game down there. The Dogs were 3-0 up with Wood, Berbers and Gomagnoc. Swindon hit back with Kapika, Bullis and Kapika again marking. Morgan put the Dogs in front, only for Hazenhook to put the home side back there. A Wood goal with 10 minutes to go, took it to overtime, and of all people, Campbell got the winner. Slough Jets 6, Bracknell 4. Routine win, really, for Slough. Bakerlick and Wales put Slough 3-0 up by the end of the first. Bees hit back with a couple, but Slough were never really in any trouble, and Bakerlick got his hat-trick. The only thing there was Martin Massa took a nasty puck to the face, and I heard 20 stitches. Not good at all, that one. Bison 4, Tigers 3. We nearly had Telford's first points of the season. You know, Tigers went in front after 98 seconds, Bison hit back through Chambers and Shepherd, but then Taylor and Cruiser gave us a 3-2 lead, which they held till less than 4 minutes to go. Then Chambers, and then 47 seconds left, he gave Bison the points. Milton Keynes 4, Peterborough 1, not much to report there. Routine win. Wiggins, Carr, Poole and Jameson for Milton Keynes, and young Lewis Hook getting his first ever EPL point for Peterborough. That brings me on to the result of the season so far, I think. Guildford Flames 2, Manchester Phoenix 4. I unfortunately didn't make it, but Pete was down there. Pete, a really good win for the boys.
Yeah, it was a great performance by the guys. 2 or 3 weird kind of goals and that went in. Obviously we took the 1-0 lead going into the first intermission. Second period, Guildford pulled one back, and don't think it should have really stood. I think there was a couple of sticks being held, but the referee didn't see it, and they obviously capitalised on it. But yeah, just a great win by the guys who really kind of got their heads down and really played well. And
top defensive sniper, Mr. Boothroyd, got another one.
Yeah, the only criticism I have about that was I actually pulled him out to be the first goal scorer. So unfortunately, it was 2 goals too late. So thanks, Boots. But yeah, again, everyone seems to be chipping in the goals.
But all in all, that looks good for us at the moment.
It's not looking too bad. I just wish if Telford could have pulled that off. You know, who knows what would happen. But I still think Telford will pull one out against Basingstoke tonight, maybe. So could be one to watch the results.
I don't think they will, because the game's off.
Is it? All right, well, maybe they won't then. So I'm going to go now. See you later.
Quick look at the table after last night's results, and it's quite good reading. Basingstoke are still top with 13 points. We've got 12 with a game in hand. Then Slough 11 with a game in hand over us. Milton Keynes with 10, Sheffield with 10, and then Guildford in 6th with 9 points. Down the bottom, Peterborough and Telford struggling with 3 points and no points respectively. Well, Guildford 6th in the league, who'd have thought it?
Yeah, I mean, it's a 5-game sort of like winless streak they've had, which is very un-Guildford-like, really, isn't it? You know, maybe 5 or 6 NHL players coming in and that during next week, I don't know. But no, again, it shows how good the league is this year. I mean, all the games we've been in, apart from obviously the Milton Keynes game, have been fairly close. You know, it's going to be interesting.
We just don't want Guildford to find their form tonight, that's all.
No, if they want to do it next week, that's all right with us. But based on last night's performance by both teams, and I'm very confident we can do the double header against them. Well,
the boys were buzzing in warm-up. They're all in a real good mood. It was a great win for them. Confidence is really high. They feel they can beat anybody at the moment.
Yeah, and the positive thing, it sounds a bit weird, is I still don't think we're firing on all cylinders yet. And so we're still beating the teams. I mean, like, we ground out a result against Slough the previous week. Played pretty well down in Guildford, but I still think there's more to come, so who knows?
Yeah, well, so let's see how it goes tonight then.
Yeah, well, I'm going to steal your line this time with you being a bit injured, so let's go watch some hockey.
Not good enough.
Savage off the board, hand knocks it down well. Thrown towards the net and deflects wide off the stick of Kavetan as Sherney was crashing hard. It's cleared away by the Flames. Flames trying to work it round to the hash marks. Phoenix will skate onto it. Played into the centre, big shot comes in, Lee well out of the crease, gloves it down from Andy McKinney, and he will hold on. Dixon knocked it down, couldn't get it clear, shot comes in, good save by Lee, and Mackenzie can't force the rebound in. Neil spins back around his own face-off circle. Schnabel fans on the pass, Kohut intercepts, knocks it into the middle, one-timer from Curtis Huppy, who shoots and scores. Phoenix guilty of a shocking error in their own zone, and you can't give Curtis Huppy that much room. The Flames have the opening goal of the game. It's Phoenix 0, Guildford 1. Who's tripped up, nothing doing from Tom Perrin. Savage from the line, good pass stop by Phone. Boothroyd will try and play it around the balls as a huge hit comes in and the penalty will be called. In comes Andy McKinney, wasn't happy with the hit, gloves come off. McKinney taking exception to the hit, goes down to the ice. It was Huppy that came in with the hit, and McKinney really not happy. With Longstaff plant in the slot, puts it wide. Vetan pinches and throws towards the net. Phone makes the save. The Flames still have the puck. Longstaff shoots and Phone will make the save and hold on. Lundin from behind the Flames goal line. Poor clearance is knocked down. Shot comes in and it's just wide from Michael Sherney as Phoenix were queuing up to shoot. Keeps the puck in the zone. He's done really well there, Joachim Flatten. Duggan skates onto it, has Archer in the slot, lobs it across, and Archer puts it wide of the far post. Hand wins it, Sherney back to the line, shot from Poshville. Lee will hold on to it, as then Lidgard with a cross check on the back of Joachim Flatten, trying to goad him into a penalty. Tom Perring sees the entire incident and again decides to do nothing. Down the right side, threaded through nicely. In comes Duggan, shoots, glove save Mark Lee, and eventually he'll hold on. As the Flames are back at full strength. Posfield trying to stick-handle his way through. Nice pass to find McKinney off the bench. McKinney drops it back, shot from Bentham, pad stop by Mark Lee. Boothroyd's pass, hand threading it through nicely. Sherney on his backhand, good pad stop by Lee.
Okay, Phoenix TV, Tammy here. I'm with two very special guests tonight. I'm with Neil Fahy and Lorna Turnham, two of our Paralympians from that great summer we've had. Guys, I've just got to say, just fantastic. The whole British team, everybody involved was just brilliant.
Thank you very much. Yeah, it was just an unforgettable year of sport, really, and it was great to be part of that. And we had such a great time down in London. The atmosphere was phenomenal, and our support we got was just amazing. So, you know, it's been a lot of fun, and luckily it's kind of carried on. We're getting invited to lots of things, such as coming along tonight to watch Phoenix, and it's great to kind of keep that momentum going. We're having a lot of fun.
Well, I'm going to ask you to flash them in a minute, but it's great. Talking about the velodrome here in Manchester, they've got one down in London now, but this is where it's at for cycling in Great Britain, isn't it?
Oh, definitely. Manchester's the place to be for cycling. The velodrome is just fantastic, and they've also just brought in the indoor BMX track, so there's so many options around for people to go out on their bikes, and we've both moved from where we're originally from to live in Manchester for this reason, and it's great.
Of course, it's great for Manchester, it's great for the city. Neil, I'm going to have to ask you to show us your medals, mate. There we go. Gold and silver, absolutely brilliant. Not Manchester born, he's born in God's country, but there we go. Right, ice hockey, are you enjoying it?
Yeah, having a great time. I mean, it's just a great atmosphere in here, and it's a great fun sport to watch. And
just a shame that they're not winning.
Yeah, well.
But guys, it's great to see you. Thanks for coming along, and I think the crowd appreciated you coming down as well. Thanks, Lara.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Puts it into the empty net, and surely now the Phoenix are EPL champions.
Here at CW Motors, we provide a large range of high-quality services. Your vehicle will be looked after by a highly qualified and dedicated team, using both state-of-the-art technology and good old-fashioned elbow grease. We specialise in accident crash repair, mechanical and bodywork and MOT preparation. We also have oven and jig facilities and can provide insurance estimates. So, for a friendly and professional service, come and see us at Victoria Mill, Droylsden, or you can call us on 0161 371 9983.
The Flames will look to bring it away as Cohut fakes the shot. Touch was a bit heavy. Backhands it through for David Longstaff. Phoenix clear it away as Boothroyd at the line will find Hand down in the corner, tried to throw it towards the net, gets it back flat and towards the back door, and Sherney has it blocked by Kvetan. Left it there, Skeen running the interference as Poshville dumps it in behind the net again. It's Duggan that has it. Open side is Scott McKenzie, who has the simplest of tap-ins. All of the Flames were looking the wrong way. McKenzie scores, and it's one each. McKenzie, Archer in the middle of the box. They can't get the shot. It goes through the feet. Shot from James Neal doesn't get through. Duggan finds it, and it just goes wide. Face off. He's thrown towards the net by Hand. Lee down, flapping at it, open net, and the Manchester Phoenix take the lead through Michael Sherney. Lee flapped at the puck, was trying to cover it up. The Flames' coverage fell to pieces, and Michael Sherney's 7th goal of the season gives the Phoenix the lead. It's 2-1. Neal plays it ahead, away comes Tony Hand, keeps the puck nicely taken down, flattened into the zone. Penalty will be called on the Flames as they touch the puck. Long gets it to the line, but not out. Hemmings' back door is Nathan Rempel, and the Guildford Flames tie the game. Again, Phoenix losing their men in the defensive zone, and Nathan Rempel makes it 2-2.
How would you like to drive away a brand new Peugeot from Robinson Day Sale? All you have to do is just add fuel. So what are you waiting for? Come on down today to Robinson Day Sale.
At Robinson Day Sale, all our ATA qualified technicians use the latest diagnostic equipment to repair all makes and models of vehicles. All our service and repair work comes with a full 12 months parts and labour guarantee.
Here at Robinson Day Sale we have access to over 2,000 quality used cars. So if you want choice, value for money and low-cost motoring, come and see the friendly team at Manchester's Peugeot dealership, Robinson Day Sale.
Flatten, can't get it clear at the line, but Phoenix will skate onto it, and here comes Tony Hand. Hand forced wide by Paul Dixon, but keeps the puck played it out near side off the outside of the goal from Michael Sherney. Flatten again working it loose, and Hand dispossesses Paul Dixon. Flatten was open, save, rebound, they score! Michael Sherney again! Hand and Flatten doing the legwork, and Michael Sherney in the right place at the right time. 8th goal of the season, and the Phoenix are back in front. They lead 3-2. Duggan. Poshville pinching in, and Lee squeezes the pads and holds on as Archer and Kvetan with a push and a shove in front of the goal. Duggan's in there, Savage is in there as well. Long trying to kick it loose, he's got it nicely away, and the Phoenix will break with Andy McKinney. Nicely backhands it through, Long drops it off, and the whistle goes for a very, very late offside. Skeen up off the boards, it's got past Robert Schnabel, plants shot, and Foam makes the save. You've got to be careful there, Guildford, as the caught. Flatten comes into the zone, plays it across. Poshville's shot is deflected and bounces wide. Hemmings got the bounce off Robert Schnabel and gets it under the glove hand of Steve Fohn. It's an absolutely undeserved equaliser, but Guildford are level with 54 seconds to go. It's 3-3. Betan at the line will find Longstaff pinching in. Is David Savage, completely lost his edge and fell over. That's why he plays deep. Puppe is on the hash marks. One timer from Savage, this time Fohn makes the stop. Longstaff couldn't get the shot and Hand will clear it away. David Savage for the Flames, forehands down into the corner. Hoshville hammers it around, huge late hit comes in. David Savage, Duggan will come the other way and shoots, and Lee will make the stop and hold. Neil across to Tony, Hand shoots, it's deflected to the line, Neil keeps it in. This time he shoots, tip came in from flat and it was deflected. London almost overskated it, he does find David Savage who plays a long pass that Longstaff can't get onto. Fohn backhands around the boards as Longstaff pins Fohn to the boards in behind the goal. That's not very ethical, Lobby. Pass ahead, finds Hand who helps it through. In comes James Archer, he has to turn. Flatton shoots and scored! Joachim Flatton with the overtime winner for the Manchester Phoenix. It's a 4-point weekend. It's 6 wins in a row. The final score after overtime is the Phoenix 4, the Guildford Flames 3. Yes!
Phoenix TV here. Final score tonight was Manchester Phoenix 3, Guildford Flames 2. After overtime, I'm here with Jez Lundeen, one of the Guildford Flames. Jez, I've got to say first, so great to see you after the scare you gave us at the playoffs.
Yeah, it's great to be back. Obviously, I had everybody worried, myself included, but I knew what I had to do to get back in fitness and everything like that, so I just put my head together and then got everything sorted.
Yeah, well, I think everybody's so glad to see you.
Thank you, I really appreciate that, thank you.
Right, tonight, I mean, I didn't make last night's, but I understand it was pretty much of a muchness, nothing between the teams.
Yeah, it's always tough against Manchester. We're always top of the league clash and stuff like that, but we're in a little bit of a rut right now. But I think after tonight, it just proved that we're keep our head together, get everything sorted, and we'll come back fighting.
It's not far away, really, is it?
No, it's not far away. It's still beginning of the season and stuff like that, so first 10 games, but gotta do what we gotta do.
Yes, and the old man, Lobby Longstaff, he still does it every week, doesn't he?
Yeah, oh yeah. I think he's fitter than ever now, isn't he? He's doing a really good job, yeah. Just never knows when to say Spumoni.
And so on to next week and turn this thing around, really. You will do. You're too good a team not to.
Yeah, we have to, yeah. Like we said, there is a bit of pressure, but there's not much pressure. We've just got to stick together as a team and just come out flying.
Say it's only October, it's a long way to March.
Exactly. That's exactly it.
Okay, Jez, thanks very much, mate. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Cheers.
Okay, Phoenix TV here. I'm here with our man of the match, Michael Surney, 2-goal hero tonight. Michael, they're starting to go in for you.
Yeah, well, it was a tough game though. Like the guys came really hard on us in the first period, but with the time coming up, we got better and better. And okay, I scored 2 goals. I'm really happy about that. But important things, we got 2 points. That was a huge win for us, and I'm really happy about that.
Absolutely, 6 games in a row for the team. It's they must be feeling great in the locker room just now.
Well, yeah, it's just such a great feeling. You keep winning and winning, but it's still, I mean, it's still beginning of the season, so there is still lots of games coming up, and we gotta keep working hard and hard every game, and make sure we just battle and work hard and try to win every game.
Guildford are a very tough team to play. I mean, you've had 2 really tough games against them this weekend.
Oh yeah, we actually expected that it's gonna be a great game. I was really excited to play against Guildford because they got such a great team, and they won a league last year. So yeah, it was a huge 2 wins for us, huge 4 points.
And we've just gone top of the league. I know it's early, but it's nice to be there.
Yeah, it's always nice to be on the top of the league. But as I said before, it's still beginning of the season. It's only 8 or 9 games, I believe. So there's lots of games. So yeah, it's great, but I would just stay on the ground and keep focusing on the next game, and we'll see what happens.
Michael, thank you very much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Well, we have some good news for you this week on Phoenix TV. Jim Piper isn't with us, which is actually quite sad news because he's sustained an injury in the game, I believe, and he's at the bottom of the stairs. So we're going to have to try and just wing our way through this week's Phoenix TV the best way we can. Fortunately, we have one of the stars of the show with us tonight. Joachim, good game?
Yeah, great game. It was a tough game, but fortunately we managed to pull it off here and get 2 important points for us.
What was it? What was the game plan for the first period? Because from an audience point of view, where we were sat, it would look like we were just trying to sort of keep them at bay, keep them in their own sort of zone most of the time, and then unfortunately we had that little lucky break, and they got that one break and they managed to snap the goal. But what was the game play for the first period?
Our game plan was to come out hard, since we knew they were going to be tired from yesterday's game, and we wanted to get the momentum as early as possible. But for some reason we didn't come out hard enough, and we didn't manage to win those important battles, I think. And we got better the last 10 last minutes in the first period, and then we started to take over in the second period.
Looked to us from an audience point of view like, and I don't know what it felt as a player tonight, but in that first period, definitely, it looked like the passes were maybe just 6 inches away from where they should be. I saw a few just behind you, just in front of you, and we just looked like we weren't connecting at one point there. Is that frustrating as a player when that's happening around you?
It is, definitely, since it really destroys the rhythm of the game, and that's the difference between having a good get the good all-man rushes or not. And I don't know if it's a lack of focus, or everyone wants to put the puck on the tape, but sometimes you don't get the lucky bounces, I guess. So, well, we got better after a while, I think.
Chris, what do you see the first period going yourself?
I think very much has been said, to be honest. I think not just the first period, but the game overall. Guildford set out to try and frustrate us. And I think, as you and Joachim said, the passes in the first just not quite there. And, generating plenty of chances, but the pass just not quite finding the stick. Thankfully later on in the game it did. But, yeah, probably not the start we were hoping for. But Guildford getting that one lucky bounce and capitalising on it.
Well, we've had a few games that unfortunately, Joachim knows, we seem to play like this. We seem to dominate. The other team gets one chance and seems to bury it in the back of the bloody net with us. It is at times. It's very deflating for us. I mean, second period, I thought we picked it up a lot in the second period, and I thought we did maybe stick to the game plan a bit more. Did you feel like yourself, Joachim?
Definitely. We were way better in the second period, and even though it wasn't pretty, we started winning battles, and the passes were better. Got more shots on the net, and we definitely took over. But I mean, even though if you dominate, we're gonna give up some chances. We have to minimize the rushes against us.
Yeah. How are you finding? Obviously, you've been here a few weeks now. How are you finding the sort of the change of the hockey that you played in your own country last season towards this season now with us?
It's definitely a different style of hockey. It's tough in the beginning, but I think I'm I'm getting adjusted to it more and more. It's getting better at every practice. So I feel like Michael and Tony and I have a good connection, and I think we're gonna have something to build on and getting better and better as long as the season goes on here. It's not always that pretty, but we get the job done.
Well, I think a lot of people don't realise when they're at home, Joachim, how difficult it is. You know, Michael's got a totally different style of play to you. Tony's got a totally different style of play to the both of you. And I think, to be fair, it's took us a few games to get those styles sorted out. But in the third, even though they did to us what we did to them last night, unfortunately, they only managed to grab the equaliser. We managed to grab the winner at that time. But I think, you know, we saw more in the third of your line actually starting to gel better, and and obviously you got that all important goal in overtime.
Yeah. I think actually all three lines played a pretty good game. Luckily for us, Michael managed to score 2 huge goals, and I was lucky to get the overtime winner. But yeah, we got better as the game progressed. So I don't know. We're a line that want to come out and be the best line in every game, but it's tough. You can't always choose to be the best line. You have to work for it. So.
Well, I mean, from our point of view, to be fair, I were really pleased with all 3 lines tonight. I thought all 3 lines worked hard all night long, and for me, the third line was outstanding tonight. They really bump and grind all night long, and they probably had 3 of the really good chances of the game, absolute stunning chances. And you've got to say, in fairness to Lee in their net, he just stood up and he stopped them, you know.
Yeah, he made some huge stuff for them. I think that's kind of been the case for us previous games as well. We have really good chances. We just need to bury them, get the puck in the back of the net. So.
And you know, to be fair to us as well, I don't know what you thought, but I thought Phoney pulled off some outstanding stops tonight.
Yeah, Phoney. I think Phoney has been great the whole season. You can't give that kid enough encouragement. He has really done a good job for us so far. So hopefully he keeps up his good work.
Well, I think a great win for us. You know, 4-point weekend for us against Guildford. I think that puts us #1 in the table, which makes me feel good. I'm sure makes you feel good. But Chris, do you want to give us an overview of how you feel after tonight's game and the win last night, and you know, putting us now into position 1?
Yeah, an apology to those at home who, if the commentary is working this week, your ears have probably only just recovered. I did get a little bit excited in overtime, so apologies for that. I think what you said is perfectly true to start the season. It's, you know, at times it hasn't been pretty, but you can't argue with results. And, you know, we've seen in this league time and again that making a good start come the end of the season can be the most important factor. So to be sat there at the top of the table, it's early days yet, obviously there's still a long way to go, but that's where you want to be.
Well, I'm just going to round this up with great performance, Joachim. I thought, you know, great overtime goal from you. And I thought the whole team really worked its bag off tonight. You know, all 3 lines running. And so we roll that all season.
Yeah, definitely. First place is a good place to be in, so we just have to keep up the good work.
Well, unfortunately, that's all the time we've got for this episode of Phoenix TV. But before we go, I just want to have a quick shout out to the Manchester University varsity game, which is on the 23rd of October, which is a Tuesday. Tickets are just £5, face off at 7:30, and you can find out more information from Chris Beasley at the back of Block 11 on most match nights. So go up and see him at the next home game. Now, if you've got any questions that need answering, obviously you can submit them via the usual ways, by text, email, and of course the official Phoenix forum. To keep up to date with everything that's going on in the world of the Phoenix, why not check out the official Facebook, Twitter, and also the official Phoenix podcast, as well as the official Manchester Phoenix website. Well, our next game is on Sunday the 21st of October against the Milton Keynes Lightning, face off at 5:30. I think we're going to be trying to get our own back for that 8-2 drubbing we took down at their place, and guarantee it'll be a cracker of a game. So we hope to see you and a lot of people there. But from me and everyone else here at the rink, we'll see you next week. But before we go, just want to mention the Manchester University. David.